Have you ever felt a small surge of irritation when someone speeds past you on the highway? You're driving at a comfortable pace, maybe even the speed limit, and then, zoom, another driver flies by. Suddenly, without warning, you feel a little challenged, maybe even defeated. But why? Why does being passed bother us? As Tom Vanderbilt explores in Traffic, Why We Drive the Way We Do, it's not just about speed, it's about something much deeper. It's about status, competition, and our subconscious need to win, even when there's no prize. Logically, we know the road isn't a racetrack. No one's keeping score. There's no trophy for arriving at the grocery store 5 seconds faster than someone else. But emotionally, it feels different. When someone overtakes us, it can feel like they've beaten us. Even if we weren't trying to win, there's a strange discomfort that creeps in. A small voice inside says, "You just got passed. You're falling behind." That reaction isn't about driving. It's about how we see ourselves. Vanderbilt points out that driving is one of the few activities where we're alone, anonymous, and surrounded by strangers, yet we still feel emotionally involved. That's because driving is tied to our sense of self. Our car can represent our identity. Our lane feels like our territory. Our speed becomes a reflection of our competence. So when someone passes us, it feels like an invasion, an insult, a message that says, "I'm faster, I'm better, I'm winning." Of course, the person passing us probably doesn't think that at all. They may not even notice us. But that doesn't stop our brain from interpreting the action through a competitive lens. Psychologists call this social comparison theory. It's our natural tendency to evaluate our status by comparing ourselves to others. And we do it constantly, online, at work, in relationships, and yes, even while driving. The road becomes a place where we measure progress in relative terms. I'm ahead of that person, but behind that truck. Why is everyone faster than me today? Even if we don't realize it, our minds are silently keeping score. In Western culture, speed is often associated with power, ambition, and success. Fast cars, fast lives, fast results. We admire people who move quickly, make decisions fast, get things done. So when someone passes us, even on a road, it subconsciously feels like they're ahead in life, not just traffic. It sounds silly when we say it out loud, but that's the power of subconscious emotion. It doesn't need to make sense to feel real. But here's the truth, it's not a race. There are no winners. That driver who passed you? They might stop at the same red light you do 2 minutes later. And even if they get ahead, it doesn't change your journey. When we let go of the urge to compete with every car on the road, driving becomes calmer, simpler, less personal, and that feeling of being passed loses its sting. If you catch yourself feeling annoyed when someone overtakes you, try this. Take a breath. Remind yourself, this isn't about you. Shift the story. Maybe they're in a hurry. Maybe they're late. Maybe they just like speed. Practice letting go. The more you let others pass without reacting, the easier it becomes. The goal isn't to win the road. The goal is to get where you're going safely, calmly, and maybe even with a smile. Tom Vanderbilt's insight is simple but powerful. On the road, every pass feels personal, like we've lost. But remember, it's not a race. The next time someone flies by you on the highway, instead of getting irritated, smile. Let them go. They're not racing you. They're just driving their own story. And you're still in control of yours.